Last minute movers checklist. Prioritize essentials, essential documents. So gather important documents like IDs, passports, birth certificate, and moving related paperwork. Keep these things in a safe and accessible place. Now, I touched on this already. Daily essentials. Pack a bag with daily essentials such as toiletry, medication, a change of clothes, and necessary electronic. Number 2 on this last minute movers checklist. Declutter quickly. Purge unnecessary items. Go through each room and throw out what you don't need. Donate or recycle or throw out any of those items you no longer use. Focus on large items. Identify and remove large items that take up space and aren't worth moving anymore. Number 3 on the list, pack smart. Go room by room. Pack room by room at a time to stay organized and label, and makes the move and unpacking way easier. Label the boxes. Clearly label each box with its contents and room that it belongs. For me, I like to just color code it, and that's enough. For you guys that may want to be a little bit more organized, feel free to label room by room and it'll make your unpacking much smoother. Use soft items and paddings as cushion. This was number 5 on the essential supplies that you would need to make your move easier. Use towels, blankets, and clothes. Those type of things to cushion your fragiles. Prioritize fragile items. Number 4, efficient packing tips. Use suitcases and bags, full suitcases, duffel bags, and laundry baskets with items to save on boxes. This will save you a lot of money if you have a few duffel bags and suitcases. Keep clothes on hangers. Use large garbage bags to cover and hang clothes for easier transport. Fill empty spaces. Maximize the space by filling empty spots with the small items or with the soft items. Number 5, arrange help. Contact movers. If you're hiring movers like ourselves, confirm the details with them as soon as possible. It makes your job a lot easier. Ask friends or family. If you do not want to pay for the professional moving help, you could also ask friends and family to help you with your move, but I would recommend a professional mover, not because I'm one, but because it makes your job stress-free. You don't have to worry about things being broken or anyone getting hurt or improper moving techniques. Everything's taken care of for you. Number 6, utilities and services. Notify utility companies, inform utility companies of your move, and ensure companies are transferred and canceled. Change addresses. Update your address at the post office, banks, or subscription services. Update your address with the post office, banks. Cancel services. Cancel or transfer your services like internet, cable, and lawn care. Number 7, final walkthrough. Check each room. Do a final walkthrough of your home to ensure nothing is left behind. With my experience, we've had plenty of times where we've even left our own things behind. So make sure you keep track of these things and make sure you double check each room, because it's very common to leave something behind. Even if you think you checked, double check, triple check. You can't be too careful. Clean as you go. Clean your room as you finish packing them to ensure you haven't left anything behind and is saved on time later. That's it for this list. If you would like to download this last minute movers checklist by Keep It Moving, you can in the link down below. Fill out the form and let us know where you would like us to send it to. What's up, everybody? My name is Kesey Sistrunk Lewis, your friendly neighborhood moving expert. You know, moving can be a beast, right? Boxes everywhere, packing tape for days, and that sinking feeling you realize you forgot bubble wrap for your grandma's china. Well, don't worry. In this video, I'm going to break down all the essential moving supplies you gotta have to conquer your moving day like a champ. We're talking box tape that actually sticks, markers that won't bleed through boxes, and bubble wrap galore. Because let's be honest, Grandma's China deserves the best. Plus, I'll throw in some creative hacks for using everyday items you already have around the house. Think using old clothes as packing peanuts. Smart, right? By the end of this video, you're gonna have a killer list of moving must-haves and some serious packing power. So stick around and let's make sure you're prepped and ready for your next move. First, buy yourself some shrink wrap, moving blankets, and some Uline box tape. Uline is very good with their tape and their materials, so if you can, buy everything from Uline. You won't have any problems with their products. Also, I recommend getting some heavy duty boxes. The light duty boxes can't handle the weight that you might put it under, so I recommend just getting heavy duty boxes. One pro tip, try to keep your boxes as light as possible while filling them up as much as you can. For example, if you put some books in your boxes, please don't fill up your whole box with books. Use half of books, maybe a couple books, and then put some lighter items inside to fill up the space and the volume. So now you're still using up all the space and you're keeping it light. Number 2, this is more so equipment, but get yourself a mechanical hand tool. I have a screwdriver tool where I can switch out the bits. I can switch out to whichever type of job I need it to be, and now you don't have to have multiple different tools for different situations. You just have one and you just swap out the head for whatever you need. That's just going to allow you to stay more focused and keep track of one tool at a time instead of having to keep track of 10 other tools. And then the next tool I would recommend you get is a socket wrench. So you're going to need those for a lot of occasions that can do heavier type bolts or different situations that the other one could not. Number 3, also more so equipment, but very important, get yourself a hand truck or a dolly. So I would recommend getting yourself a 3-in-1 hand truck where you can adjust it to a dolly or you can adjust it to a wagon, whatever you need, instead of buying all 3 of those different equipment, because now you don't need to get 3 different equipment and you're only moving once. So definitely get yourself a 3-in-1 hand truck. Tip number 4, get yourself a pack of colored markers. For me, I find it more efficient than writing on each box which room or anything like that. I just use the colored markers and I just mark the rooms, not with the markers, but I keep track of which color goes to which room, and I find that most efficient for me. Or you can write on each box and label them for which room, or you can use posters. There's no one strategy. You can use whichever one you feel is more efficient for you. But definitely keep track of everything that you're moving and make sure you have a box of essentials. So that means when you move to your new location, you still have that one box where it has your toothbrush, your cleaning, or the must-haves for that day to make sure you can leave the house the next day. Number 5, the most important tip that I can give you: use your clothes or your soft items as packing peanuts. Now, you can use bubble wrap if you like, but save yourself some money and boxes by using the blankets, the soft items, the clothes as packing peanuts. So that means when you fill up a box, try to keep it light, but also make sure it's full and use that to make sure you can pick up the box and bring it to the next area and the box not being too heavy. So use your clothes as packing peanuts. It's protecting your fragiles and it's protecting anything that could possibly break in that box. So definitely use your clothes as packing peanuts. Save yourself the money.